encouragement of our family and friends. I think we all appreciate their love and their care, and I really don't know where we'd be without them. Personally, I'd like to thank my parents. They taught me to love reading and music, to work hard and not to settle for mediocrity, and to believe in myself and my God. They taught me the importance of schooling, but more importantly, they taught me the joy of learning. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And on behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank the special people in each of our lives. Tonight, we the graduates would like to each present to two very special people in our lives a small token of our appreciation for the hours of time and the loads of energy given to help us reach this goal. And at this time, I'd like to invite the graduates to come forward.
time, I wish to invite all of the 1994 graduates, both the baccalaureate and the master's degree programs, to please come forward and receive a lighted candle. just to comment on the symbolism suggested by this part of the program this evening. Graduates leaving the various places where they were seated in the sanctuary symbolizes the fact that these students have come from various parts of North America and elsewhere in the world, leaving behind family, friends, and community to pursue further studies at this institution. President Fitch, Dr. Trenchard, symbolizing the institutions of higher learning, namely CUC, Union College, Loma Linda University, offered to each participant a lighted candle, symbolic of all that each person has gained during the time spent on this campus. In just a few minutes, the graduates will leave the immediate area of the platform and give their candles, sharing that which they have received, to one who symbolizes the home, community, or the workplace that each graduate will associate with in the future. Talcott Parsons defines an organization as, and I quote, a system which, as the attainment of its goal, produces an identifiable something which can be utilized in some way by another system. Although it sounds a little more impersonal than I would like it to, I suggest this evening, graduates, that you are that identifiable something. That the organization that you have been studying under has helped produce as a fundamental part of its goal attainment. As a result of your interaction with an organization of higher learning, it is my belief, as well as my hope, that you will now be of greater utility in the homes, the workplaces, and the communities where you'll reside. Graduates, if you too believe that with increased knowledge and development of skills comes the potential for increased opportunities, responsibilities, and obligations, please respond in unison by saying, I do. Furthermore, if you wish to consecrate or dedicate your increase in knowledge and your enhanced skills to some worthwhile purpose, please indicate your desire by once more saying in unison, I do. I believe, as another has written, that there is no limit to the usefulness of one who dedicates himself or herself to a worthy cause. I urge you, each one, if you have not already done so, to seek out your worthy cause in the home, in the workplace, in the community, in the world, and devote yourself to making a difference in that area. Finally, but most important of all, and not necessarily unrelated to my previous comments, I appeal to each of you to consider consecrating yourselves to God and allowing Him, through you, to bring a measure of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control to a world that all too often these days is sadly lacking these commodities. The lives of those of us who have interacted with you are richer today because you have been here. And with nostalgia, we say goodbye to you this weekend. But with pride, we send you out, committed to making a difference in your world. May God richly bless each one of you to this end. You may now return to your seats.
Graduates were being honored in a very special way, but something that we're remembering this evening and hopefully throughout the weekend is that we need to honor God as well, because without His guidance, I don't think there's one of us here that would have made it to this weekend. And it's that guidance that got us here, and it's that guidance of God that is going to remain with us until the end. God alone created all these things we call our own.
Smile.
You're not cold, Laura. Okay, that's enough.
I'm sorry.
I saw her march down. She looked very nice.
And then she left.
She didn't even see me. Hi, John. Dad, Brad, Mom, Julie, hi.
Who's Josh?
That's it.
These are the two nephews that I've heard so much about.
I'm coming back to sign your books and stuff. Until, not until she's done.
Yeah, he's still taller than me.
Hi, Jonathan. On his tiptoes. I think people like action. Even though Barbie isn't action, neither is Doug, so.
Burn.
Oh my god, I need to get here. I don't want to do it. This is the cafeteria. To your right. This is Lori's school. I can do that.
It's cold.
Watch. Let's do it. Huh? Lori's school. CUC, Canadian Union College. Oh, I can do this. The doctor can do this one,
Careful.
I would try.
You land in that cement. Hello. This is CSC from
On the water.
the water. That's Lakeview Hall, the dorm.
Go to your left and get the otter.
Where's the otter?
It's right near the shore on the left.
Coming up on the shore.
Zoom in.
Ah, I can't see him, Dad.
Well, there's an alligator.
Where?
Huh? Right there, moving between those two things.
Going between
Oh.
What are they?
They're otters.
Are they otters? Where, Dad?
Oh,
The area is the hall where Lori lived.
got him? In front of the church at Lori's school. It is snowing on the last day.
It's her graduation day, right?
Yeah, graduation. Lori should be graduating. And you should be seeing her this day. There's snow everywhere. Snow.
Okay.
behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the graduating class of 1994. The registrar has carefully checked their academic records and has verified that each is eligible to participate in this degree conferral ceremony. Receipt of these diplomas and degrees is based on their having met all requirements for these credentials and are presented and are prescribed by the Faculty Council of Canadian Union College and the Academic Council of Union College.
You have finished, almost. Just to go through the line and receive your diplomas. I'd like to just reminisce a little. You have made many contributions to Canadian Union College. President Teresa Ginter. A few years, who knows what you will be president of. President Sean Knapp, SA leader for this year. Programs have been terrific. We appreciate that. Shireen Wright, editor of the yearbook. You already have it. Stefan, campus ministers. Your leadership is appreciated. Lori, all the way from Florida. Was it the weather that brought you here? You've been gone this last semester student teaching, so we just had to give you a little bit more snow. When back in Florida and Alberta Clipper comes, we get blamed for that quite often. I hope you remember warm friends, fellowship that you've enjoyed here as we've enjoyed with you. Vicki, wish I'd gotten to know you sooner. Your happy, joyful disposition as you teach children will inspire them to learn. Tammy, also in the SA. Terrific job this year. Thank you. There are so many I could name. Nadia, Wes. We want to say thank you to you for the contributions you've made to Canadian Union College. We pray that what you have learned here will help you as you serve to the needs of others. So we ask the Lord to bless you as some of you will take up responsibilities, others will continue school. In the times in which we live, some of you maybe wonder what you will do. But I believe the writer who said that not more surely is there a place prepared in the heavenly mansions for you than there is a special place here on earth where you will work for the Master. And as was suggested the other day, do the very best that is what is at hand, and the Lord will lead you on in your life. And so, thank you and congratulations. The Board of Trustees of Canadian Union College has empowered me to award diplomas and to confer degrees in accordance with rights granted by the province of Alberta. Likewise, the Board of Trustees of Union College has authorized me to confer degrees on this campus in its name. Accordingly, I now award you the diplomas you deserve and confer upon you the degrees for which you are eligible. May you use them for the glory of God and in the service of others.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Education degree. Gary D. Bartanis, Secondary Education, English, cum laude, Lacombe, Alberta. Jean Van Moore, elementary education, magna cum laude, Red Deer, Alberta. Nadia Allison Betancourt, elementary education, cum laude, Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario. Michelle Leanne Brewster, elementary education, Kelowna, British Columbia. Stefan Brueggemann, secondary education, history, summa cum laude, Chatsworth, Ontario. Lori Jo Bush, elementary education, cum laude, Longwood, Florida. Kirkpatrick Campbell, elementary education, Calgary, Alberta. Melissa Ann Kennedy Chernopesky, secondary education, English, Red Deer, Alberta. Daryl James Corbell, secondary education, Religious Studies, Medicine. Present the Thomas and Violet Zapara Award for Excellence in Teaching. Many fine candidates and awardees within our faculty have received this award over the last several years. And we are once again privileged to have funds made available by the Zapara Foundation, by the North American Division of Seventh-day Adventists, and Canadian Union College to create a composite cash award this year for the Zapara Award in Excellence in Teaching. And on behalf of the students, faculty of Canadian Union College who have made the nomination for this award, and the Rank and Tenure Committee that sorted out the nominations and made the final selection, I'm pleased to announce the recipient of this award today, and that it goes to Associate Professor of English, Dr. Renata I.E. Krause.
About 10 days ago, we had an award ceremony, and many of you were honored. At the end of that program was printed a Danish proverb, and that proverb says, "He who teaches me to give, him I honor." And I just want to say this morning that as he has taught me to give, I've never felt empty. And now, my cup runneth over, quite literally. Thank you so much. This is a very meaningful award to me. Thank you.
seen me for the past 44.
At the gym of Lori's College. Let's get the graduate. Here is Lori.
Lori, say something worth $40,000 to the camera. That's good. You want a job? I want a job.
She wants married. First meal after the graduation. Let's get a close-up of all the names. Here is Bradley. And here is the graduate herself, Lori Jo Bush. Her friend, Sherry. There is Jerry. And there is the probably proud mother and father of the graduate. And here
Okay.
is a sister-in-law.
Too close. We'll take some pictures and then shut it off, okay?
And this is the Earl Restaurant. Birds, penguins, and everything else. Till next time. Goodbye. Horrible pictures. Because after this meal, Lori, that pearl graduating girl, and the father. Josh, yes, sir. And Charles' friend shall stay in Canada, while the poor mother of Lori and Lori's friend shall stay in Canada like her. And the poor and the poor father of Lori shall be off back to Florida driving, and the poor mom shall be taking pictures.
Take picture of Lori and her friends.
Well, here is Brad after his finishing meal, and he's yawning and he's stretching and goodbye, Wolfie.
Okay, take a picture of Earl's inside the parrots over there. That'll be good.
And what else? Goodbye, parrots. Goodbye, parrots' feathers. Goodbye, the people that are under the parrots' feathers. I see somebody under the parrot. And this is Earl's. And goodbye.
That it does take a lot of effort to produce an excellent graduate. And I feel as proud as I can of the graduates who come out of this college, because we're known not just in the state but nationwide. I would like to introduce to you now the speaker, and her name is Ann Peach. Ann, would you come up and stand beside me? I've known Ann for a long time. She has a master's in nursing, and Ann and I have worked for a lot together. She is a very admirable nurse, and I think that what she has to say to you tonight will show you how outstanding of a woman and a nurse that she is. She is the Director of Corporate Education at ORHS, and she holds 2 degrees in nursing, one from Seton Hall and one from the University of Pennsylvania. Ann?
Newsletter interjections. She had them to me on time. Everything I needed was always there. But she was fantastic. She's a dear friend of mine, and I look forward to keeping in touch with you. This is getting harder and harder. Next is Lynn Mills. What words can I use to describe Lynn? This is very hard. She's my best friend. I love her like a sister. She served as treasurer. She was my backbone all throughout my presidency. There are no words, really. Just I love you and thank you very much. Next is another good friend of mine. It's Casey Stewart. Casey served as vice president of the executive board. And Casey was the one responsible for the idea about the t-shirts. She was also responsible for all those little artsy things that you saw made, those little pins. She got with Lynn and did the fundraising ideas, helped raise a lot of money for the NSA.
She always tells the story, guys. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce Sergeant Jeff Ingram with the United States Army, and he has several awards and some comments for us. Jeff?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd first like to say congratulations to the graduates on their special evening. On behalf of the United States Army and the Army Nurse Corps, it gives me great pleasure to present the Spirit of Nursing Award. The Spirit of Nursing Award represents that special someone that was hardworking, dedicated, shows a great deal of enthusiasm, and provided a great deal of leadership at this institution and throughout their community. This person was chosen for several reasons, and some of those reasons are their community involvement. This person participated with the medical tent volunteer for the Greater Floridian Triathlon, sponsored food drives for the needy, elderly in their community, participated in the local hospital golf tournament volunteer, weekly health assessment volunteer, and coalition.
I feel that you are all extraordinary in your accomplishment, and I'm so proud of you. I think you are an exceptional class. The first award is entitled Outstanding Service to the Nursing Department. In fact, this is a new one that the faculty decided upon this graduation. This goes to Trish Back. The next award goes for academic excellence, Fern Earhart. Fern has earned this award for her outstanding academic achievement. Fern is a single parent and has overcome numerous hardships and adversities to arrive at this graduation day with a 3.96 GPA. She has achieved an A in each of the nursing courses she has taken, including some courses in the accelerated LPN transition track. Even though Fern was eligible to complete the nursing curriculum faster, she decided to leave the transition program and spend all the time possible learning the complex information necessary to fulfill the role of an RN. Congratulations. The next award is for the highest GPA. Jerry Damon, 4.0. Participant in FNA's Bridge program, exceptional in both her clinical and theory components of nursing. I also had the privilege to have Jerry in the practicum, and I can certainly vote for all of this. The last award is for the outstanding nursing student. The class of 1994 goes to Franklin Hickey. Penny, yes, I finally made it.
I'd like to give special thanks to those who helped me get here. God for giving me the wisdom, strength, and intellect to succeed. My family for their love and support. My friends and instructors for their encouragement. And last but not least, Phil, who never really left my side on the long walk here, who wanted this dream to come true for me as much as I wanted it to. To Sunshine and Danielle, you can do it. See, Mom did. Shannon Atkins. First, I would like to thank God for giving me such supportive parents, because without them, I would have no existence. My brothers, sister, and brother-in-law for believing in me and making me laugh to relax. My beautiful niece and daughter, Ashley, for being noisy while I study. Mr. Ray, for your love and support. And all my friends for understanding. I love you all. Thank you. Patricia Batson. Franza and Mrs. Mabry. Thank you to my family and very special friends. You know who you are, for your support and encouragement. Most of all, I'd like to thank my wonderful, loving husband, Joe, for always being there and supporting me through all this stress of the last 2 years. Finally, to my classmates, we made it. Congratulations, and God bless all of you. Jennifer Bradford. These past 20 months have been challenging and rewarding. I'll greatly miss all of the people whom I've developed such good friendships with. Thank you to my clinical instructors, especially Mrs. Pendergraft and Mrs. Stagg, for giving me the guidance I needed to meet my goals. Thanks to my parents, sister, and other family members for your continuous love and support. And thank you, Scott, my fiancé, for believing in me and spending many weekends without me so that I could study. Terry Bromand. I'm so proud to be standing here today. To my family, my husband Sam, and my daughters. And to Donna, thank you for so patiently sharing this adventure with me. All of my instructors, please accept my appreciation, for without each of you, this day would have never been possible for me. especially my close friends here at Valencia and at La Amistad. There aren't any better friends anywhere in the world. Most of all, thank you to my family, Mom, Dad, Lori, Ken, Jason, Vicki, and Julie. Your kind words and help were the things that made this accomplishment possible for me. Wendy Bird. I want to thank my sister Lisa for leading the way and showing me that, yes, it can be done. Thank you to my son Bryson for his patience.
Hello. We are now
at the speed that you're moving.
Jason.
Hi there.
Panic.